Hello, this is future me. A lot of the spoilers will be chopped out of the fight and the video, so don't worry about spoilers. You already know what season it is, man. It's Schmutty season. You know what that means? It's time to grind. Yo, what's the word with y'all, man? Welcome to the channel. Death Battle, Deku versus Asta. If y'all already know, I'm a My Hero fan, so you already know what I'm going for. Now, Black Clover is ass. I'ma say that, I'ma concrete that right now. Right now. Black Clover is terrible. My Hero is up, Black Clover's down. What you talking about? Now, Deku about to turn this dude Asta into a pack. A fairy pack. What you talking about, bro? Let's get him out of here, man. He wanna be the king of fairies. The king of fairies, bro. Get him out of here. Let's get into this. What's the word?
My Hero Academia's super student straight out of UA High.
Asta, the anti-magical ass kicker from Black Clover.
Though you may be born bereft of the same gifts as your peers, there is nothing stopping you from achieving your dreams.
Damn, season one animation
you're a fictional
crazy.
character in a fantasy world. I mean, as long as you've got your friends by your side, you'll pack a hell of a punch. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I think it's the craziest thing that one dude's name is Wiz and the other one name is Boomstick. If you get it, put it in the comment section down below. That's
Izuku
wacky.
Midoriya wanted only one thing from life: to be a beacon of hope, just like his
Look at him,
idol,
that dude was
the
on
number
crack.
one ranked superhero in Japan, All Might.
Too bad he was born a freak with no powers. You heard right. This is like a reverse X-Men thing where 80% of the population gets red superpowers, or quirks as they're called, while the remaining fifth are stuck as basic bitches, or as his spiky-haired bully Bakugo called him, Deku.
That's a pun on the Japanese word dekunobu, meaning good for nothing.
Persevering despite his basic bitchedness,
Let's look at it. My boy's 16 at this point. He has no original quirk. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'm trying to see if they put Deku in a good light.
Monster, much to the surprise of one particular almighty onlooker.
His body secretly decaying from a horrific injury, All Might needed to find the one
I want to
who
see
would
that fight. They
inherit
need to
his
make a movie
all-powerful
for
quirk.
that fight,
And
bro.
All Might didn't want just anybody.
shit will be
The hero
fire.
world was filled with glory seekers in it for fame and money.
Bro, all the My Hero fans out there, wouldn't y'all love to see a movie that literally that All Might was the main hero? Deku was still a child, everyone was still a child, and you could see it from their side of it. But seeing what All Might used to do, I would love to see that. Put in the comment section down below if you want to see that.
All Might wanted someone whose body moved on its own to save someone.
He saw exactly that in young Midoriya.
Yes,
and
sir.
gave him one of the most
That scene
powerful
was
quirks in the
amazing.
world. One
That
for
scene was
all.
great.
That
And
was
I
the
love that
problem.
outfit
Even
that
after
All Might was
bulking up
wearing
from
there.
lad to Chad, the
Yeah.
recoil from even one punch would shatter all the bones in his arm. So he trained to be able to handle his gift at the
I know y'all
superhero
love that.
school of his dreams, UA High.
And that's when he decided to own the name used as a cudgel against him for so many years. Turns out, Deku can also be an abbreviation for Dekiru, someone who can do anything.
Exactly the opposite of Dekunobu.
This lets him increase his speed and durability as well, making him more all-rounded, and shifting focus to his own interpretation of One For All inspired by his pal Ida, shoot style.
Where he pulls out a Glock and blows your brains out. Okay, not really, but in keeping with One For All's rabbit theme, he trades All Might's signature punches for kicks. My version's better.
Understandable.
You ever seen Rabbit versus Gun? I have, and I know how it plays out.
Considering the much higher muscle mass of a human's legs, shoot style allowed Deku to output even more power while giving his arms a break. A break from a break.
And despite being a classic melee build, Deku can fight at range by punching powerful gusts of air and even precisely aim them with specially designed gloves.
Deku has an encyclopedic knowledge of quirks and is always analyzing their strengths and weaknesses mid-battle, even if he does sound a little weird.
Despite only barely getting accepted in the first place, Deku quickly
yo,
became
if y'all
one
didn't
of
see
Class
My Hero,
1A's
y'all need to
most
go watch that
dependable
joint, bro.
fighters. Because, yeah, somehow
This
these
joint-
students are constantly getting drafted into literal wars against murderous supervillains.
That's not
Midoriya's
really true.
successes
But
in
okay.
battle against ruthless criminals like Stain, Muscular,
Yeah,
and Overhaul
yeah,
came much to
yeah.
his old bully's chagrin.
Great.
Where Bakugo was a
Great
child
seasons each.
prodigy, he now found himself overshadowed by his hard-working rival, and the two would use their mutual respect and animosity to motivate each other to get stronger.
Classic frenemies.
I'll
They're
give it
only
that.
solving their problems by pounding the living tar out of each other.
Luckily for him, Deku soon learned that living tar pounding wasn't the only thing he could do.
Ooh, he
Turns
lo-
out,
ooh, he
One
looks
for
so
All
good.
did not originate with All Might. It had been passed down 8 times until it arrived at Deku, with
8
each
times.
inheritance also carrying the
He looks
previous
cool.
user's
The
natural
one with the hoodie.
quirk as well.
Oh,
Like Black Whip, which lets him
That
manifest
scene
crazy
was
long and
beautiful.
strong energy tendrils to tie enemies up and swing around the city. AKA, he's Spider-Man. Not even a reach, the mangaka is like the biggest Spidey fan ever. Like when they teamed up to share One for All and punch an island-sized hole in the clouds 24 miles high.
Just goes to show that even One for All
look, that was a movie that's not canon, but if they want to introduce that, go watch that movie, which was a beautiful movie. I'm gonna rewind that specifically to see that moment
Made
again
out when he needed
because
it.
that was beautiful.
Like when they teamed up to share One for All and punch an island-sized hole in
that
the
was-
clouds 24 miles high.
that
just
was
goes to show that even One for All isn't a one-man army.
That was
Deku's
beautiful.
true strength comes from his teamwork between himself and his friends.
And with their help, Deku will surely become that beacon of hope he dreamt about as a child.
One hero for all mankind.
I like that. So
Holiday
what we're
season,
gonna
the
do
best
now
deal in
is
wireless
look
can
at the
only
Black
be
Clover
found at
one.
Mint Mobile.
Right now, when you search
A
for
lot of
Mint
his
Mobile and buy
abilities
your
I will
three-month
be
plan,
chopping
you'll
out
get
because I
another
have
3
not
months
seen the
for
anime.
free.
As the
So
first company to
I
sell
don't want to
premium
have any
wireless
spoilers on that
service
side
online
either.
only, Mint
So
Mobile
when they
lets
start
you order an
introducing
X-ray from
abilities and
home
all of
with
that stuff,
eSIM,
you
while
know, the funny
saving
thing
tons
about
on
it,
phone plans
I
starting
might
at just
I might actually
$15 a
cut
month.
out
We all know
the
holidays can
whole
be a
thing of
huge money
abilities.
sink. In my case,
Yeah, I might
my
cut that out the whole
anti-squirrel
video
lawn laser
because
system won't
they
insure
bugging out
itself.
and didn't
So
say
Mint
anything
Mobile's
about
buy
spoiler
3 months,
warnings. And I
get
know
3 months
there's
free plan
2
is
separate sides of
perfect
anime
to cut
watchers,
down
anime
costs.
Use
anime
your own
watchers,
phone
and
with
manga
any Mint
readers.
Mobile
So
plan and switch easily and
if you
effortlessly with
personally
eSIM.
want
Or if
to
you need a new
see
device for a
what they
limited time,
added
get
into
6 months
this
for free
thing,
service
go
when you buy
ahead.
a select device and plan.
Switch to
And
Mint Mobile,
also
get
in the
premium
fight,
wireless
I
service
also
starting at
will
just
be cutting
$15
out
a
anything
month.
that has to
For a
introduce
limited
anything
time, buy
spoilers
any
with it.
3-month
See, I'm
Mint
spoiling
Mobile
myself
plan
for
and
y'all,
get
bro.
3 more months
Like,
free by
at
going
this
to
point, it's fucked up. But
mintmobile.com/netbattle. That's
it's nice to see.
mintmobile.com. Magic! You know it, you love it, and in the world of Black Clover, it doesn't come from a box you bought at a tacky West Hollywood costume shop. Everyone's got it.
Mana is the source of all magic, a supernatural energy found in the air and in living beings. Except living beings whose names are Asta.
Not only was the young Asta an orphan,
he's a
mother
17-year-old
at a
small
church as a
person.
baby, he was born with a mutation that prevents him from having any mana to speak of.
Hmm.
Well, neither do I, and you don't hear me crying about it.
Yes, you do, all of the time. But Asta had a dream. Despite his lack of magic, he and his best friend Yuno promised each other one of them would rise to the throne of the greatest military position in the land, the Wizard King. Wizard King? Really, guys? Sometimes they call it Magic Emperor, but we all know what they mean.
So he dedicated himself to getting swole as all hell in a world of nerds. He would be its lone jock god, shoving every last wizard into a locker until they crowned him king.
But huge, frightening pectorals on a tiny, screaming goblin child weren't enough on its own. He needed something powerful enough to shut down his opponent's magic.
He needed the 5-leaf Clover Grimoire.
Essentially a book of spells, a grimoire will choose its user and float beside their wielder at all times.
And Asta was lucky enough to receive the Uno Reverse card of Grimoires. The 5-leaf Clover can harness the power of anti-magic, which will literally nullify the effects of other magic spells. Almost like Wizard Kryptonite. Let the locker stuffing commence! Haha, get nerds!
Normally, these swords would quickly drain the mana from anyone foolish enough to wield them, but Asta does not
No,
have any
he
mana,
doesn't have any.
turning his greatest weakness into a one-of-a-kind strength. These swords are made specifically for countering magical attacks and sources of mana. The swords will act as though blunted when striking non-magical foes, more akin to giant clubs than actual blades. Not
Okay.
entirely inconsistent with real-life greatswords.
With them
I'm
in his
gonna
sight,
cut all
there's
of
no
that
way
out.
he won't climb
That
the
was
ranks
just shown to
take
me.
the Wizard
I'm
King's
not showing showing y'all any of that
Especially
they was
with
just
Yuno
showing. So
pushing them both to get
that,
stronger.
but
Unlike other classic show,
it was nice, and I might give this anime a
they
try.
truly want what's best for each other, even if they're competing for the same throne.
Specifically for
Yuno's
that.
gonna need all the luck he can get, because even if Asta never gets mana of his own, his true magic is never given up.
That was lame as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
Oh,
time
yeah?
for a death battle!
Let's see what's happening here. Oh, and they throwing it here.
Sword that big? He's gotta be crazy strong.
Why did they put this animation, bro? It's like they didn't want to put. Wow, that's really unfortunate.
I'm gonna have to rely on more than just my power to take him down.
Just gotta hit him really hard.
Wow, he said shit like that. They put those buildings there specifically for Deku.
Man, this guy could give even Luck a run for his money.
The worst part about this is that his swords are not like you can't cut.
Supposed to be sharp? Now it's my turn.
Wait, are you not using magic?
No.
What kind of magic emperor would I be if I can't beat a guy like this? Detroit Smash! Huh?
That's nice.
No use not going all out anymore. I just gotta hit him really hard.
You wanted my best? Here it is! 1,000,000%! Plus Ultra!
I have like a My Hero problem, bro. Like I'm like I'm tearing, bro. Like, bro, like I'm tearing, bro. Like why? Like why am I tearing, bro? That's really embarrassing. I have a problem. I have a My Hero problem.
I did it.
I don't even want to see it again. I don't even want to see it again.
Take that, Detroit.
For our final round, as Asta takes on last year's reigning champion, Mr. Satan!
KO! Poor Deku. He tried his best, but Asta just shoved him into that great big locker in the sky.
Both Deku and Asta were fairly evenly matched melee fighters without any specific abilities to give one an easy edge over the other. Though, to be fair, the variety of quirks Deku inherited from past users of One For All did make him more versatile and unpredictable.
Plus, quirks are biological mutations, not connected to some supernatural energy source like mana, so Asta's anti-magic powers were basically useless here.
And Deku was generally a smarter and more tactical fighter, but against Asta's incredible might, this time Brawn beat Brains.
Deku gave it his all, and I wish he had won. Hasta la vista.
The winner is Asta.
That right there just got it. That Asta La Vista just got it. Yo, put in the comment section down below how you feel about the results of this death battle. I do not like it. I do not agree with it. I you know what? I can't say I don't agree with it. I somewhat do. Obviously, Asta has swords. Deku has punches. It's like, you know, one wrong move, Deku's done, and he's faster and stronger and all the blase. So I guess, but the way they went about it was terrible. In my opinion, just they was both equal. They both was hurt. The next thing you know, he just goes like this and he's done. That was pretty and unenthusiastic. But regardless of the fact, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this and much more. We do gameplays, reactions, mukbangs, vlogs, all types of stuff over here. We do hella much videos. If you have any recommendations, put it in the comment section. Follow me on my social medias. That's in the description box down below. I'll see y'all next time with it. Shit, we on the road to 2,000 right now, man. Get on this hype train, son. I didn't say that for a minute, right? You know, this goddamn hype train. Because if you miss it, you ain't gonna be here when it starts, man. Come on now. Yeah. See y'all next time with it. Have a good day.